What's up everybody, it's your boy RPG Authority back with another video, and you read the title. Let's jump right in. When you spend the night outside, seek butterflies as these indicate a safe place to rest. Drinking water provides a stamina regeneration buff, which is also useful during combat and while traveling. Most food provide a regeneration buff in one or more attributes. Meals such as meat stew and jerky can be used as a fairly cheap way to regenerate health between battles. Use a bow as binoculars. Even without arrows, it can zoom in with aim. This can be useful for scouting ahead and taking detours to avoid strong enemies. Investing in tents is worthwhile since it provides a stamina buff after sleeping in it. One water skin of salt water can be boiled 5 times for clean water and 5 times for salt. Valuable items such as silver can be stolen by bandits and other enemies in defeated scenarios. Items dropped in towns usually never disappear. Enemies will not stagger from your attacks unless their stability is below 50%. Using skills with high impact like push kick and mana push are often critical in melee combat if you wish to avoid damage. Instead of blocking and dodging during combat, try and learn to avoid damage by walking or running in short bursts, as both blocking and dodging use stamina, and while blocking you don't recover stamina either. During combat, depending on the swing direction of your opponent, it is possible to completely avoid all damage by sidestepping and encircling your target the moment they attack. But just note that this does not apply to magical blasts, but you can still dodge to avoid it in case you can't sidestep it. As a rule of thumb, move in the opposite direction of the enemy's dominant hand. Use traps to even the odds. Set up several in a doorway or even on a bridge or any choke point in terrain. It's worth using bandages before combat as it does heal you over time. Use bows or other ranged weapons to gain the aggression of a single enemy without attracting the others nearby. You should drop your backpack during combat if it restricts your dodge. Items in your backpack will not be accessible if you drop it, so for this reason you should keep all your essentials like your life potions in your pouch instead. Enemies can fight each other as well. Use this to your advantage and let them work each other down, then finish off the survivors. Items in your stash do not decay unless you are at home. Use them to store perishable items that you plan on using later. Be careful of crafting out in the field if weight is a concern. With some recipes, including cooking and alchemy recipes, the result actually weighs more than the items used to make them. It's better to have your backpack too full than your pouch, since you can drop your backpack and lose the encumbrance penalty when in combat. Keep in mind how common an item is before deciding to keep it. For example, in most places there's no reason to hold on to wood or many of the items crafted from it because trees are easy to find and each one provides an infinite supply, while turnips and salt are easy to find in Chersonese and only need to be carried in large quantities if you plan on traveling to another region. Silver can be heavy in large quantities, so make sure you convert as much as you can to gold nuggets when possible, which can always be bought and sold at exactly 100 silver no matter where you are, and they only weigh 1/10 as much.